Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be don't give in to the fear. Just don't. So, I'm going to take a couple of nice breaths. Breathe in the peace. Exhale the noise and the chaos. Breathe in the bravery. Exhale the fear. Breathe in the clarity. Exhale the doubt. So, don't give in to the fear. Primarily, fear does not help you get rid of the symptoms or pain. Fear does not keep you safer. Your fearful thoughts are an effort by your scared, worried, misinformed brain to try to keep you safe by saying, well, what if it's this? What if it's that? You better check this. And maybe you should go see another doctor. Doubt, doubt, doubt. What if, what if, what if? So look, I'm going to encourage you to build a solid foundation. I did a video on that a couple months, 2-3 months back. It's really important to understand what goes on. Perceived danger is creating symptoms, all sorts of symptoms, whether it be immune, gut, pain, burning, numbness, tingling, weakness, headaches, gastrointestinal issues, whatever. The brain perceives danger and creates symptoms as a warning signal. Hey, time out, right? So, that solid foundation of knowing how the system works is so important. Because when you understand how the system works, you can look at symptoms and go, brain's perceiving danger. Now, in some cases, it's plain and simple and obvious what the brain is perceiving as dangerous. You know, the brain might be like, oh my God, you ate pizza, you haven't had that in 20 years, and now you're eating that. You're supposed to eat rice, chicken, and water. Why are you eating pizza? And the brain could freak out and give you gastrointestinal distress, gas, bloating, pain, loose stools, whatever. So sometimes it's obvious what's going on and what the perceived danger is. But in some cases, you'll be like, I got no clue. My symptoms just started going up. But here's the deal. If the symptoms start creeping up and your response is one of, oh no, uh-oh, there goes the rest of my day, you're fueling the symptoms with more danger by how you respond to the symptoms. So that's why I'm saying don't give in to the fear. Symptoms are designed to get your attention. You're going to notice them. Don't try to ignore it. It's impossible. You will notice it. But if you have a symptom increasing that you have already done the assessments and know because you understand the system and you know that it is TMS or perceived danger that's causing the symptoms, then why give in to the fear? Why fall into that pit of despair and fear and frustration? And, you can't get angry enough at your symptoms to make them go away. And oh, by the way, getting mad at yourself for having symptoms is blaming yourself when it's not your fault, right? It's not your fault. It's just where you ended up. So look at it this way. Fearing the symptoms is basically saying, yeah, I understand TMS, but I'm choosing to ignore that because these symptoms scare me. And I get that the symptoms can be so colorful, so painful, that we fear a flare-up. We fear the symptoms themselves. We wake up in the morning and go, oh no, I'm going to hurt today. Well, I'll tell you, you've got a 100% track record of making it through every single bad day. Every single one. You're going to make it through today too. The fear it's like pouring gasoline on a fire. The fire's going to burn bigger. So I will say, fueling the symptoms with more fear is absolutely the opposite of what you want to do. It's counterproductive. It doesn't help. It doesn't turn off the symptoms. You can't get scared enough of your pain or other symptoms and have them go poof and go away because it's all fueled by the brain's perception of danger. So come on, folks, why keep on feeding the fear? Every time you notice your fearful thoughts, you can go, hard stop, time out. Not going to do that. right? I'm going to reassure myself instead. Make that your default, right? When you notice the fear just starts spinning, the emotion of fear getting higher, that's when you can go, time out, accurate knowledge, TMS, perceived danger pain, is the only thing going on. I've done the assessments, I've connected the dots, this is what absolutely makes sense for me. And so you can then use the accurate knowledge to dial down the fear so that you don't give in to it. Because I can tell you, so many times I hear people say, I was doing good, but then it got worse and I freaked out. And I don't know why, but I've been in a flare for 2 weeks. Yes, because you freaked out when the symptoms got a little bit worse. Imagine what would happen if when symptoms got a little bit worse, you went, oh, I know what that is. Shh, brain, we're okay. You didn't fuel it with more fear. You didn't buy into the fear. You actually countered the slight symptom increase, which only means an increase in perceived danger. And if you counter that with accurate knowledge and calm reassurance, maybe even a little bit of indifference, like, all right, so what, it's going up a little bit. I've got things to do. I'm going to do it anyway. Things can turn around much quicker. But if you allow a slight increase in symptoms, especially after you're doing well, or even if not, if you're just doing baseline and all of a sudden they go up, and you automatically freak out and things get even worse, that's why they're getting even worse, because the freak out just turns on the alarm signals louder and louder and louder. So don't give in to the fear. It's not helping. It doesn't keep you safer. It actually creates more symptoms, or more intense symptoms. You know, this is not that complicated to understand. And if you're running around all day long going, oh my God, I hurt so bad, and going, why isn't the pain going away? Because you're pouring gasoline on the fire called fear, and fear is giving the brain that perception of danger, and it's highly unlikely for the symptoms to turn off when you're freaking out. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to wrap it up there. It's not an overly complex topic today. And it's Saturday night. And it's time for me to go enjoy myself. So, hope everybody's doing well. Love you. And I will see you tomorrow.